Hiya papaya, I'm Captain Whale, and welcome back to the finale of Xenologue and the finale of the Fire Emblem Engage series. I've decided on a whim to cancel the bonus episode going through all the pact during conversations with every other character besides Yunaka. Because Yunaka is all we need, Yunaka's love, Yunaka's life, and there's another reason that I will mention at the end of Xenologue 6. So let's get to the Fel Somnil and whoop Nil's ass.
Do you wish to remain innocent, holding fast to the teachings you follow? Or will you seize victory, your hands stained with the blood of old friends? The most unbearable pain is now a fond memory, a desperate dream. But I know the truth. In this world, there is no eternity. Now is the time to awaken.
I am reminded of when we were young. You always slept deeper and later than me. I would anxiously wait for you to awaken. Outside, the world was full of foes. I could do nothing on my own. I could not transform, no matter how I wished for it. I was a powerless whelp. A failure. I was convinced I would not survive long.
You had so little hope.
You are awake. I would advise you not to consider transforming and fleeing. You will lose any part of you that moves from that spot.
Please stop this, Nil. There is no reason to pursue power here. You cannot rule an empty world. You and I are all that remain.
Power is purpose. This world means nothing to me. If it must be destroyed to achieve my ends, then so be it. But you would not understand that. You know nothing of weakness, of humiliation.
That is all in the past. Your friends love you. Think of our time at Lethos Castle. All of us together, as a family.
Thinking of that age of lies fills me with nothing but resentment.
You cannot mean that.
It is amusing to hear you say we were a family. The irony is so delicious, I simply must share. I am not your twin brother. I took the place of young Nil when he and I were children. Your precious twin, the one you so yearned to protect that you fled our father and risked all. He has been dead for quite some time. Do you see it now? You are alone. Your beloved divine dragon, the four winds, your real twin brother, all gone. Isn't it wonderful? At last, we will face each other as true peers. And when that struggle finally ends, you can put an end to me.
What?
I have always been a miserable and lonely child. I cannot even recall the face of my own twin. I knew you would never forgive my deception. But for a time, I cherished being your Nil. You were so gentle and giving with me. So kind. I began to think of you as my one true sister. Even now, the memory of our time at Lethos Castle is priceless to me. But that treasure is a stolen one. And this pain is unbearable. So please, please put an end to my misery.
What is this, Nil? Tell me what is happening.
No. No! Put an end to my misery? Pathetic, laughable. Father laid his hand upon my chest. He named me his true heir. I cannot stop until his ambitions are fulfilled. Surely that is what he intended me to achieve. No, he would not call me his heir otherwise. Perhaps it was a trick, or simple pity. I do not know. Curse this pain, it never ends!
Nil, stay with me.
I will prove my worth. I will avenge Father, carry out his will, and become heir to the Fell Dragon legacy!
So, the Somniel of this world has fallen. I guess I'm not surprised.
Divine One, you came.
I'm only here for Nell. Please, let her go.
Dispel the ward on the final bracelet and I will consider it.
The ward? What are you talking about?
This is the bracelet of the three houses. A ward has been placed upon it, so that none may access its power. The emblems within cannot be roused, nor can the bracelet be moved from this location.
So the Somniel fell from the sky, but it didn't knock the bracelet loose. Must be frustrating.
Quite. The Divine Dragon told me about the ward just prior to the final battle against Father. It can only be broken by the one who placed it, and that fool is now dead. Which is why I could not become Father's true heir, not even with all 7 bracelets. It was your arrival that rekindled my hope. I have long anticipated this moment.
Because I can remove the ward.
You can, and you will, or I will slay Nell.
Do not do this, Divine One.
I have to. For you, Nell. It's done. Satisfied.
The last of the bracelets is finally in my hands. Awaken, emblems! Grant me my desire! At last, Father, I have finally succeeded!
I've done what you asked. Now release Nell.
Why would I do that, now that I have what I want?
Monster!
Farewell, wretched sister.
Nell! That's quite enough!
What is this?
Celestia! Gregory! Madeline! Are you injured, Lady Nell?
My winds. Words cannot express my relief. I am glad to see you well.
Wait, where's Mavier? Divine One, Lady Nell. I'm so sorry. Mavier is...
What happened?
The pillars have been destroyed. Now the temple will collapse. Goodbye, my dear family.
Mavier? Did you... Is that a warp staff? Where's Celestia? Did you send her outside?
This was always my intention. Why should all of us die when only one of us need remain here?
You idiot! You can't warp yourself out with that! Give it over! If anyone's staying behind, it's me!
Gregory, you are Celestia's new second-in-command. Serve her well.
Why didn't you tell us, Mavier?
Madeline, I wish you the greatest happiness. I see now that protecting you was my...
Stop that! Stop saying goodbye! I thought we'd go together. I would not have to say this. Mavier, I love...
There. It is done. I am sorry I had to deceive you all. You were my family. And I am grateful for every day we spent together. But that time is over. Now you must carry on without me. Lady Vale, I will be with you soon.
No. Mavier.
I can't believe it. A selfless, heroic sacrifice. He was a true knight until the end.
To think I stilled only one of you awful winds. How are you alive? No matter. You are all detestable in the eyes of Lord Sombron, and you will perish here.
No, Nil. We won't let you follow in Sombron's footsteps. We'll stop you from becoming his heir, whatever it takes. Winds, now! Yes. You may have killed one of us, but we are still a mighty tempest.
I won't back down. Mavier would tell me to be brave as the new second in command.
When my liege walks down the wrong path, it's my duty to stop them. I'll do what I must.
I cannot bear to lose any of you. Not one more person. Let this be our final battle, brother.
Right, how many additional slots are we getting here? We're of course going to have ourselves, Nell, and the 3 winds. I want to say Mavier is representative of the, I want to say he's the, okay, Celestia is obviously the dragon of the east.
Please, you have to stop him. You can have all that remains of my power.
This is so much. Thank you. I will not fail.
Liberation obtained. Okay, yeah, so Celestia is obviously the dragon of the east. I want to say Madeline is supposed to be the lion of the south, considering how Marnie is always paired with the Roy, who is known as the young lion. And let's see. We have Wolf of the North and then Falcon of the West. I think Gregory must be the Falcon, and that leaves Mavier as the Wolf. Okay, Jean Clan. Get out of here. Bringing Vale. Hey, we can bring Mavier here. I doubt Nil would have any words for our Mavier. Ah, we're finally getting our you know, we had our our advanced class level 5 skills last map as well, I want to say. Okay, yeah, we still do have room for Seedall. Oh, we got 13 units here. How generous. Of course, they give Citrina Thoron rather than a Thunder. Can't even show off the Olwen ring here. One slot left still after bringing Vale. I think Ivy gets it. No need to go inventory. We do have need to go emblem rings.
Tiki, let's go.
Nell, now that you no longer have the Tiki.
Veronica.
You're sure?
Celestia, you're going to get
Come on.
Okay, Madeline, you're getting...
Lady Edelgard.
We shall win.
Gregory. Who does Greggles get? There aren't really many magic emblems. I think we're going to give you Byleth, and we're actually going to bench Vale. Mavir doesn't have a great lance, but he does have some nice staves. So we're going to bring Mavir. So what's the gimmick here? Nil only has 1 health bar. Can we one-turn this? Needless to say, Louis is getting put towards the back. As is Mavir. Louis can get put extra towards the back because we do have Sigurd on him. Now, fight!
This terrain is unstable. We should hurry toward that island to the northwest.
Alright, what's going to be the gimmick that's going to stop us from just going straight for nil? Yeah, what is the gimmick that's going to stop us from just going straight for him? Okay, so he's got the improved Sombron chain attack nerfer. And can't be broken and negates damage from effectiveness. The tile's also giving him stuff. Reduces damage taken and foes critical hit chance by 50. Ah, so that's what's keeping us from going straight for nil. Alchrist and Crom. Yeah, they have droppable weapons here. And droppable staves. Rescue there. Alright. More of these corrupted wyverns are flying around here. Alfred has Hector again. Celine has Edelgard. Was not expecting that. Ha, Hortensia got nobody. You suck, Hortensia. Fagado has Tiki like he did at Lethos. I believe this is where Nil's eventually going to end up. Tamara and Camilla again. Seems like all the lords are going to have their same bracelet as before. Or the sub-lords are going to get the other 3.
Understood. Emblem, engage.
Okay, Louis. Louis.
I can handle it. A little help, please?
Right. I gave Byleth to Gregory to shut up, Greg. Mm-hmm. They both have ranged weapons. We'll dunk on him.
Here. I will not be afraid. Whenever you're ready.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely thinking we get our dancer in the goddess dance circle. That's Nil's range. We won't move Madeline for now. She's not going to be part of the circle.
Let's go.
I feel my courage growing.
Assign decoy to Louis.
Anytime.
Not used to having Lapis as a sword master. I know this is supposedly her canon promote, but I just prefer the hero bonuses myself.
No mistakes.
It takes 3 on the retaliation because of Celica. We don't have any sort of enhanced range on her. So many bow knights this way, jeez.
Grant me strength.
Seraphim will do the trick though, if it hits.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Whatever you need. Emblem, engage!
Now, we didn't get Seed All in there, but no worries. Seed All will probably be used to help get slower people out of nil range. Open water, flyers only, so we've got to,
I will fight for you. A dream made manifest.
What do you got for us, Nell?
Come to my aid, hero.
High Priest, are you a fisticuff or a book one? You're a staff. Well, ain't that just peachy? That's better on the
trust in you.
accuracy, Ivy. Bane of the Horsies.
There is nothing to fear.
I guess that's where Nil will actually run to next, is there. Hmm.
Understood.
Go ahead. Understood.
Okay, Marin.
The stage is mine.
And we can do a group rescue when the time comes. That's cool. We gotta set it up first, though.
Emblem Eternal!
Bring the papaya right on up here.
Join me for one song.
We need the extra movement from Camilla in order to get back down here to Nil. Or Nell. Not Mavir, we wanted Nell. Whatever.
Thank you. With a true heart, engage!
Siegeland. Siege the Lind.
Cutting in. Not done yet.
Naive. We have you all to thank for this.
Erica is really redeemed by Siegeland alone. Alright.
Let's go together.
We're not gonna Great Ether, we're just gonna equip the Ragnall. Alright, Nil. No one. What a weakling. Oh, Ike actually having a chance to dodge. That's new to me.
I'm not scared. I've died twice now. What's one more time?
Yeah, forced to go for Louis. That's what we want to see. He can go for Ivy. That's gonna hurt. But she'll live it. And bonk him on the return trip.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Hey, horrible Tensia, coming down to help your boyfriend. Ivy's also charging us. I guess we angered the more than just the Solmic people.
Enemy reinforcements will be coming from that vortex. Let us disrupt it, and all others like it.
Why would I want to go by nil? And we'll see how bad these reinforcements are before we do anything like that. Oh, we have our staff bot for this.
Thank you.
You're literally not good for anything else. No retaliation.
I'll help. This should do it.
That's the best we can hope out of you, Celestia.
Emblem, engage. Me first. Yeah.
Now that was fun.
Bye, Fagato.
I've got a feeling this one will stick.
Lend a bear. I do not want to lend any bears.
You'll get no sympathy from me.
Man, we are weak without that Tiki Taint. We're better than Yanaka without it, though. Okay, Steven Seagal. I think Steven Seagal is gonna dance for Celestia so we can then go ahead and decoy someone who Hortensia will just boink off of.
I'll help. This ends now. I won't forget you.
All right. We're gonna park the two lovebirds next to each other. Hortensia can go after herself.
Everyone's gone, even the divine dragon, and no one's coming back.
Or we could just have a Sea-Doll dance for Hortensia and have Hortensia bonk Hortensia.
How nice!
We're just gonna ignore the re-in.
Emblem, engage!
This guy is sure to have something good, alright?
I'll help.
Why do we repeat our mistakes?
Oh yeah, he's got another rescue staff for the Mavir. Draw in Alchrist, and then let's bonk him on the next turn.
I knew it would end like this.
You mean you knew you'd end getting dunked on by yourself?
Maybe now we can all be together again. Maybe Ivy will finally be glad to see me.
You don't have anything scary for Hortensia, so we'll park you right there.
Cutting in. Not done yet.
I trust in you.
Little late on the instruct, but nothing else to do.
I'll help. Me too. Close.
Wow, Ivy actually dodged a 55 for once in her
Allow
life.
your soul the rest it deserves.
Come on over here, Alchrist. Come on and die.
Am I dead? Me? The brilliant future king? That's not possible. And yet... how are you here?
Alright, Alchrist's about to get a Mavir bonk. A bonkier, you might say. I guess even low crits are bound to land eventually.
Your life.
Yeah, we're completely ignoring this reinforcements. We can just outrun them. They're all generals. They're all Weenie Hut general.
Cutting in.
And Madeline
was a
will
good
even
try.
dodge her next combat encounter.
Excellent.
If Louis moves ahead, Staffbot can finish topping up Ivy. And then there's Ivy. Ivy and Ivy. What does she have? Bolting right now, but she does have Elwind or something. She has Bolting and Rexcalibur. Okay, that is bad news, Bears. Take that, evil monkey. I mean, evil Alchrist.
Can't be. I cannot disgrace myself any further now. I'm sorry I wasn't a good brother to you, Tiamat.
Venomous. He cannot use S ranks. But we know who can. The king. We'll send Restore to the convoy and bring him back. Venomous. I've missed this thing.
Mine.
Gods, please protect us.
The king has his chosen lance once again. All right, Staffbot, do your job.
Ah, great help.
Oh yeah, Thor on one round, no problem. Exactamundo.
An obstacle to be removed.
Yeah. We're gonna go back to before we did this. I just realized we can warp Ragnabonk Ivy. So if we just send Hortensia up here to Elwinder down most of the way, I am certain a warp Ragnarok on her can still deal 8.
I should be overjoyed to see a child of the fell dragon awakened. Why do I feel so empty?
Yeah, I'd say that does at least 8. Now our staff bot's gonna die without ever having done anything, though.
Be gone! How cruel. Even if it's too late for me to repent, I wish I could apologize to Hortensia.
Yeah, I think we're going to send... we need to send Celestia here to... Bonk?
Mediocre.
And we're gonna send Gregory off this way. Another fell beam, hit your own guys. Aw, it doesn't hit his own guys. Ah, being cheeky. Gonna avoid the Great Ether. Aren't you just special?
Don't stand in my way.
And bonk.
There's something that I can't afford to lose.
Oh, we're already closing in on this part of the map. That guy has not started moving yet. I don't need to rescue anyone right now. So let's get a little contemplative.
Such a wonderful feeling. I'm glad this battle is won.
So when is Nil gonna do his big blow up the world thingy ding?
wasted on me.
Take the big tasty bite. All right, Swordy, big tasty bite. Devastation. When a Fel sigil begins to glow, that means Fel Nil intends to move there after destroying the area he's currently standing in. The blast will occur on the next enemy phase. All units caught in the area, friend or foe, will be defeated. The more units Fel Nil defeats in this way, the more his power will grow. If only there was an entrap stuff. Yeah. I don't care that Marin isn't going to get a recharge off of this. We're going to pop the notice this turn.
Emblem, engage! You'll get no sympathy from me.
Baloney. Versus Seraphim. We're gonna engage and go Seraphim here.
Me first! I trust in you.
Be a good little staff bot substitute there, Gregory.
Grant me your power. I will not falter.
Kaboom!
I must stay focused.
That'll give us an extra move, which will allow us to keep pressing forward.
Won't you join me?
Okay, Louis and Sigurd are blocked in their path. He does not move, it would appear. Sailing does.
winds are
Still don't really
victorious.
understand what Soul Blade is doing here. When attacking with a sword, damage is calculated using average of foe's defense and resistance. That's going to strip a guaranteed 18 off of whoever it hits.
Emblem, engage.
I'll make it count.
And top up the Mavir there with that quality time. No reason why not.
Emblem, engage.
Okay, we're being chased by a lance. So we want an axe. Come on, Ike, Ike. Come on, give us Ike. Or Hector, maybe. Camilla. Nicely done. Camilla's axe. Even more nicely done. Hold off the goon squad for us.
Emblem, engage.
Thank you.
What's the damage? Well, 2 idiots are gonna get eaten. Sunken beneath the waves, never to emerge again.
That was unsettling. Had I been standing there, I would have certainly perished. Nil seems to be drawing power from those he kills in this way. It may be worth the risk to reduce the number of foes on an island before it falls.
Okay, Louis. No freezies for measies. Ooh, that is not good, though. But Louis survived because Louis is a boss. What are you gonna do, Saline? Nothing? Okay, nothing.
Finally. No more responsibilities or pressure or anything. All I need to do is cut these weeds.
6 damage. Pathetic.
I'm still quite capable.
He is silenced, though. How unfortunate. Brave Lance actually good, yo?
There is nothing to fear.
Submit!
We have you all to thank for this.
Okay. Louis and Mavi are both in range of that wolf beetle. I think these non-canters are going to just he's got 3 reinforcement spots. I think we're actually gonna take them, or as many of them as we can.
Cheers!
You need to get Yunaka 1 space further forward.
I'll help. I can't.
Ragnall you into the dirt.
I die with pride and dignity as the last of the Firening royal family. Mother, no, I was happy.
Yeah, you're not the last yet. Alfred's still alive and kicking. That's a Drake that's gonna go after her. Maybe if it was a Josh, we'd be a little bit scared. Yeah, bad joke is bad, I know.
Emblem engage!
Now this is worth dancing for. You nerd. You can't dance for everyone I need you to.
I may not be your first choice, but
Enemy phase. Yeah. No way you were hitting that. Literally no way you're hitting that.
I'm so happy. Everyone's here. Just like the old times. The truth is, I'd always hoped...
Rune sword.
This
Alfred, you nerd.
Pardon.
I know it's not a necessity, but we want to keep Louis alive. No way we're losing one of our best units like that. That's like the whole player phase. All right, let's make sure to mark Alfred's danger radius when using the Louis, the Louis. The Louis.
Gods, please protect us.
Like I said, I know we don't need to keep everyone alive here, but we're gonna keep everyone alive here.
Why do we repeat our mistakes?
Siegeland OP, please nerf. We're gonna get all of these this time. Not nearly enough.
Cutting in.
I can't have lost.
But you did, because you suck.
I die with pride and dignity as the last of the Firene royal family. Mother, no, I was happy.
Nova, that means no-go. You should definitely not name a car that and then try and sell it in Latin America. Now just this side to deal with.
Emblem Eternal!
Emblem a turtle. No way you're hitting this again. You got a better chance that time, but still no way you're hitting it. Yeah, go after the Lapis.
I'm so happy. Everyone's here. Just like the old times.
I guess this wasn't a Louis-specific dialogue.
The truth is, I'd always hoped...
My two-range sword is better than yours. Nah, 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 nah. Failure. He's gonna Fell Blast there.
Thanks for your help.
Let's keep these idiots moving.
Others must need you as well.
Okay, Siege Lind, take us home.
This isn't so bad.
Louis. Send him to a grave most venomous.
There is nothing to fear.
Does Contract let him dance again? No, but it can't let him chain guard. For all that's worth. Oh yeah, Alfred's still alive and kicking. Alfred and Tamara.
I'll help. Not done yet. Not a chance.
You suck, Alfred. You got beaten by a summon.
Now I can finally be with everyone again.
Georgios, sent to the convoy because it was obtained by a summon.
Looks like I win.
Well done, Hortensia.
Mine.
I just realized that why they gave Celica the favorite food skill. It's because she's always doing self-damage, so she's always going to be able to eat it once her engage is up. The two lovebirds next to each other.
I am guided by the emblems.
Louis. Take him
Guards,
down.
please protect us.
The not so screwy Louis.
We have you all to thank for this.
Alright, Tamara, about time you joined this fight. More Rian. Really? Really, bruh? And we lost our Camilla because we lost our Engage. We can get rid of this reinforcement, no problem. And this one again, no problem. Yeah, we'll do this. All right, time to head on south.
Cutting in. Am I so unreliable?
Nope. Marin's is that ultra reliable. Dark Inferno damage 22. It's also 22 against Mavir. I think we're actually going to decoy Madeline here.
Such a wonderful feeling.
She, for some reason, takes 8 from the Dark Inferno.
Emblem, engage!
Ah, yes, we are left to move, and so is Lapis.
I'm not doing this out of malice. It's just that I have a duty to fulfill, as the last queen of Soul. Time to play.
I guess Dark Inferno doesn't specifically target anyone. Two summons coming in. Generals, or in this case, mage cannoneers. Weenie Hut Mage Cannoneer. That's the new improved version of Weenie Hut General.
An obstacle to be removed.
Let the show begin.
I can go on now.
I guess that is the end of our canter range. Another mage cannoneer there that Celestia needs to take care of. We did not get crit like off that 2%, unfortunately.
At the ready.
Easy chipping.
No, I lost. How? I feel it. I feel the desert sun on my face. Finally, Mom. I'm coming home.
Ah, Diamant still being a little coward up here. In character for this version of Diamant, I must say.
A little help, please? I have no choice. Here!
Fully heal your sister, Ivy.
How nice!
Let's start heading up and deal with that sniveling coward. That's a dragon targeting the purple man. Mm-hmm. What's the damage, nil? He's gonna move up there now. Oh, missing a general. How embarrassing. And then the halberdier with lower hit chance showing you how it's done, son. Now let's redo that enemy phase.
Mediocre.
No eating reinforcements for you, Nil.
Shall we dance?
Yes.
Perfect rescue. Not perfect rescue. This should be perfect rescue. Yes. That happens at the beginning of enemy phase, so nothing's gonna walk into the sunken land there. That's the dagger on.
Emblem, engage!
All right, sink it. I don't care. I'm not standing on it. Okay, Louis.
Denied.
Nicely done, Mavir.
I act as her knight.
But her isn't here right now.
Come to my aid, hero!
Who are we getting this time, Diamant? You loser. Marth and Celica. And more wyverns bringing up the rear. Giggity. So his physical attack is 35. Put someone tanky in there. Or tanky-ish. Tanky and on terrain. Tanky and terranky.
Was that sufficient?
Seadoll can't reach him. How unfortunate. That now puts Louis out of Celica range, exactly what we wanted.
I'll help.
Celestia was actually still needed. What a novel concept.
Cute again.
Now we need to go here so we can still canter back to the space. Can't even rescue the Mauve Man from where he currently is. So we'll have Purple come on up here.
It appears that there is no hope for peace like before. Who will be left to inherit this throne?
Not you.
That went well.
You really need to dodge this, Yunaka.
Guess
Nope.
that's it. I better.
We're getting Yunaka through this. We're gonna go ahead and redo pretty much the whole phase here. Rescue the Mauve Man.
You have saved me. I believe I am in the right.
I believe you're in the right too. No, I'd ever recruit someone not. See, Yanaka, that's how you dodge things. You idiot. Failure. Or should we say failure?
I will strike you down.
That's what we're talking about, Marin.
Princess. Emblem Eternal.
Come on, you're not supposed to get hit by that now.
Give me an order.
It appears that there is no hope for peace like before. Who will be left to inherit this throne?
No one. This world is kind of screwed. All right. Get down and stay down, Diamant.
I knew this would happen. Thank you. I no longer have to fight. Rhodia, I'm sorry I was a weak king.
Well, Divine Fist Art, aren't you special? Anything special to say to Purple Man?
Do you miss your old world? Pity. There is no going back. Not after you dare to defy me!
Mine! Me too!
Okay, Purple Man. You got this.
My gratitude.
Hobble him. Oh, how I've missed this thing.
Have at you!
Fel Xenologue hasn't seemed the same without a Louis with a massive smash weapon. He has a lot of res. And a lot of physical attack.
Cutting in. No need to praise me.
Run him through. Don't know how this is gonna work, but it's gonna work.
Mine.
That's the hit and run through for you. Enemy phase. What's the bonkage? Just a fell beam out of nil.
With a true heart, engage!
Silver Lance does health bar down to a nil here. Rapier deals not health bar down, not health bar down, not health bar down, health bar down with Siegeland.
Me first.
Why do we repeat our mistakes?
Dragon versus dragon.
Your form reminds me of Sombron. I suppose this must be how it felt for you, watching me transform.
Spare me your pity and presumptions. You were born with everything. We are not the same. You will never understand me, not even if you have thousands of years to contemplate.
Our time together as twins was a far shorter interval than that. And yet, it was more than enough time for me to learn how much I care about you. Do not do this, Nil. Do not return things to the way they were with Sombron.
There's a tree
Please.
blocking the shot here, and it's kind of messing with
the
me.
thought of losing you.
Cutting in. This should do it.
Wow, actually doubling something with the breath.
Excellent.
Let's position ourselves. Rescue ourselves. Celestia. Here you are. Thoron.
Behold and tremble in fear, Celestia. This is the might of a true dragon.
Lord Nil, as a fellow dragon, I must admit that form is impressive. But while you won't require anyone's help this way, you will come to feel isolated in time. Having no one by your side is not as liberating as you might think. You can still reconsider.
I feel nothing of the sort. Perhaps it is you who is lonely, for want of your lost wind. I will gladly send you after him.
Mavir, you fool. I was willing to die there with you. But still, thank you. I'll use this gift well. It's because of what you did that I have the will to face you. You won't take anything else.
I'll help. Not done yet.
We haven't landed a single hit on this guy with chain attacks. We're not going to use Greggles yet. Tomahawk it to him.
So, Mavir is dead. That must mean you are hungry for blood. Help yourself to some of mine if you can, before I spill all of yours.
I don't hold a grudge against you. Nor do I wish I could undo what's happened. I'm a knight, like my mentor before me, and I'll accept what's come to pass.
You mean to say you bear me no ill will? Is that some kind of pitiful attempt at humor?
It wasn't you who killed Mavir. He laid down his own life to protect us, and in memory of that sacrifice, I'm going to put a stop to your scheme. That is justice. And that is what he would want.
Mine! This should do it!
Okay, time for some pain.
You. I am shocked you are not fleeing in abject terror right now. Does that mean you are brave enough to accept death? I will give you a swift and painless one.
If you're gonna kill me, make it hurt. It wouldn't be fair if I'm the only one who got to die easily. It must have hurt so much. Mavier must have been so scared. But here I am, safe and sound. Do you understand how much that hurts? Do you? Aren't you sad your knight has died?
Would it truly appease you to wring a few tears from me?
Oh, I'll give you something to be sad about. The Lord Nil I knew, that was you, without a doubt. I will strike you down, and I will share every last memory I have of him until you weep. As second in command of the Four Winds, that's a promise.
I'll help.
Finally hit one. And just like against Sombron, they're greatly reduced damage.
I'll manage.
Let's finish this.
My wish has finally come true. I suppose I should thank you, Divine. This world will fall, and it is all because of you.
You're right. All of this happened because I came here, and by removing the ward on the final bracelet. I may have doomed this place for good, but I was summoned here to save you. As long as there's hope for that, I won't give up.
I require no saving. It is enough for me to watch you die, knowing you destroyed this world.
I'm not here for the world, I'm here for the people in it. I'm here because someone wished for your salvation, even if it meant the world would end. Don't you see? There are people who love you. If I have to defeat you to make that clear, I will.
Sleep now.
Engage blast!
That's the end of Nil. Or is it?
I am defeated? This cannot be! Father! Father!
The bracelets. Where did they go?
They disperse when their duty is done.
Then I guess this is goodbye.
Why? Why? Even with the power of the bracelets, why am I no match for you?
Perhaps you see it now. The path Sombron laid out for you was never the right one.
If I cannot carry out Father's wishes, then my existence serves no purpose. All my life I have sought to be valued, only to discover that I am truly worthless. I will never be like you.
You are not worthless. You are my irreplaceable twin brother. We are two halves of a whole.
Ridiculous. I already told you I am not Nil.
I know.
Not Nil? What does that mean?
I don't understand. What happened to the real Nil?
He died in battle 1,000 years ago. Shortly after Nell gave him her Dragonstone, he wanted nothing more than to make his sister proud.
And who are you?
A fell dragon whose twin perished when I was too young to remember it. I was a lone child, with no abilities to distinguish me, surrounded by pairs of twins, until I met Nil. My mirror image. The resemblance between us was uncanny, and we discovered we had much else in common. We were inseparable for a time, and I was all too happy to have something like a real brother. He was my other half. That was how I felt, at least. But for him, there could be no replacement for Nell. When I found him, on the battlefield, breathing his last, his only thoughts were of her. He gave me her Dragonstone, and said that he wished Nell would never have to grieve. For that reason, he asked me to take his place.
So you became Nil.
I made it appear as if I had been the one to die that day. In a way, I was. There would be no one to mourn my passing. Father would not even notice.
I'm having trouble believing all of this.
Believe it, I am an imposter. You should not hesitate to kill me. I brought this world to the brink of ruin. If you allow me to live, I will do it again. Let that be your reason, if nothing else. What say you, Nell?
I knew you were not Nil from the start.
What?
I have known about his death for a long time. I saw through your ruse from the beginning. I simply chose not to confront you about it. You took his place for his sake, and for mine. That was an act of kindness. We may not have been born as twins, but I have always thought of you as my other half.
Then, you are a fool!
Say what you will. I speak the truth. You will recall how we visited the burial site at Letho's castle to say our farewells. You may not have seen that I left a pressed flower there. It was Nil's. I was not saying goodbye only to the divine dragon that day.
You were saying it to Nil, too.
I carried that flower for a long time. I suppose some part of me was unable to move on. Despite that, you became very dear to me. Your companionship saved me from loneliness and despair. I was happy to be a sister to you. I will always cherish our time together, even if you do not feel the same. Without you, I would never have been able to continue fighting all this time. I trusted you above all others, believed in you with all my heart. The only proof that we are not true twins is that I failed to sense your actual intentions.
Perhaps. I confess, I have longed to hear you say such things. They make fine parting words. Are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you. For everything. Goodbye, Nell.
Goodbye.
Stop. What are you doing?
Nell!
There is another way to end your pain. Once I am gone, you will be free. For my part, I would rather die than lose anyone else.
No!
If only I had realized sooner. I could have prevented this. Seeing Nil and my divine dragon again may be too much to hope for. But even so, I will rest well knowing your pain is at an end.
Why would you do this? I deserved this fate, not you. You should have killed me.
I could not bear to lose a second brother. For that is what you are to me, despite it all. Before I go, will you tell me your name?
Lady Nell! No! Please, no!
She's gone. No last words of reproach. No regret for her own passing. All she wanted was to know my name. Rafal, sister. My name is Rafal.
Rafal.
How did I forget myself? Nil asked me to look after his sister. That was his dying wish. But it was not merely his wish. It was also mine. All I wanted, all I really wanted, was to be her other half. When did I forget those feelings? You said this would be the end of my pain, Nell. But it is not. How could it ever be?
I sense something. The Dragonstone pieces, they have a strange energy about them.
That is SOMBRON'S magic. Could it be that he cast a spell on that Dragonstone? To sow the seeds of hatred in the heart of Lord Nil, Rafal. Dragonstones are destroyed by the death of their owner. Lady Nell died to break the spell.
Sombron made it so that you two would fight each other instead of conspiring against him.
Nonsense. You mean to say that it was just some spell? That all should be forgiven? Ridiculous! Regardless of Sombron's influence, I am responsible for my own actions. I chose to do what I did. It was what I wanted. I will not allow anyone else to shoulder my blame. Not even Father. I sought power and I attained it. Even now, I have no regrets about that. I only wish that I could have kept the promise I made to Nil. Divine One.
What is it?
I have heard that dragons of great power can impart their life force unto others. Do you suppose that is true?
Yes. My mother did that for me. But it took 1,000 years before I woke up.
Then I will do the same. I will revive Nell. Even if it takes me just as long, I will dwell in this empty world alone, in the hope that she will one day rise. Perhaps that will be a fitting punishment for what I have done. And perhaps, if and when you wake, we may truly become two halves of a whole.
You will. No. You already are.
Is that so?
Rafal, after Nell wakes up, why don't you come live with me in my Ilios?
What?
I have a feeling you'd be able to travel there from here in the Somniel. It's hard to explain, but I can sense my world right now. It feels closer.
Yes. It would seem that a path to other worlds lies open. Perhaps it is due to the bracelets. I did wish to grant my father's desire, if the conquest of other worlds was part of his plan. But I believe it is as you said. It should be possible to move between worlds from here.
Then I'll grant you both my protection so you can travel there, when you're ready. The Somniel can't be entered without my blessing as a divine dragon. So come find me. That invitation is open, however long it takes for you to accept it.
You would make an ally of the one who so recently tried to kill you? If you are asking me here and now, then my answer is certainly no. That said, 1,000 years is a long time. I will say this. If, by some miracle, Nell awakens and finds it in her heart to forgive me, then, and only then, will I journey to you.
I understand.
Now, there is nothing more to say. Leave me.
As you wish. I hope to see you again, though.
Lord Rafal?
Yes?
Despite all that's happened, I am grateful for the time we shared. I hope that we'll meet as allies again.
Your kindness is wasted on me.
And Fel Xenologue 6 cleared. And we have the Fel Xenologue clear stamp now.
Here we are, back at Lethos Castle.
It feels as if we've been gone for ages.
So much has happened since I first met Nell and Nil here. The kings and queens, the emblems, they're all gone.
Yes, and Mavir too. What should we do now?
Beats me. Every nation's lost its rulers, and probably their whole populations by now. I guess we could try to rebuild. Or each grab an empty throne and call ourselves rulers.
Rulers with no subjects. I fear we have little to do but bide our time until the end.
What if you came with me?
Divine One?
This world is beyond saving. You said it yourselves. There's no one left. I'm just a visitor. I have to go back before long. But if I leave you behind, I can't even be sure how long you'll survive. It would mean throwing yourselves into battle again. But still, I hope you'll consider it.
Sounds pretty good to me. Better than twiddling our thumbs to the grave, at least. I say we go. A new world might mean scary new enemies and dangers. But still.
It's an appealing proposal, but I'm not sure. I wonder what Mavier would say. Would he forgive us?
What do you mean?
We are his family, and if we go, he'll be left here all alone. It doesn't seem fair. Why should we be the lucky ones? Why do we deserve this?
Deserve what? To be happy? Madeline, what's the last thing that the big guy, that Mavier, said to you?
He said he wished me the greatest happiness.
There you have it. He'd probably tell you to look forward, not back. Even if it means leaving him behind.
You don't get to speak for him. You didn't know him like I did.
I knew him pretty darn well. We spent a ton of time together. We were practically brothers. Anyway, you gotta admit, he wouldn't want you sulking forever.
I know. Mavier would tell me to go. To try and be happy without him.
Go ahead and cry, Madeline. There hasn't been time to mourn him since it happened.
I'm sorry. You were born into this world, and I'm asking you to put it behind you. But if it makes any difference, I spoke to Rafal. He's planning to come as well, one day. You could wait for him with me.
Divine One, I share Madeline's struggle. It feels wrong to be the only ones going, to leave our Lord and Lady behind.
I understand.
But instead of languishing here, we could go to a world where our skills can be of use. And after everything that's happened, I find it difficult to turn down your request. We have been through so much together.
Yes, we have.
I'm inclined to go. Do the two of you feel the same?
Yep.
I agree.
Then from now on, the remaining winds will swear our loyalty to you as your attendants. We will go with you, Divine One.
I'm glad. I look forward to spending more time with all of you.
The feeling is mutual. All right. Remember, you two, we have to work hard as the Four Winds, even in another world.
What, we're not calling ourselves the Three Winds now?
You knew the answer before you even asked.
We four are a family, and will always be together. Nothing can change that.
All right, everyone. Let's go. Nell, Rafal, I'll see you again someday.
Thank you, my fellow divine dragon. I pray your future is filled with hope and love. And please, take good care of them for me.
Celestia, Gregory, and Madeline have joined our group.
The weather's so beautiful today. That bright blue sky feels like a good omen.
I could not agree more.
Nell! Rafal! I didn't expect to see you so soon.
It has been some time, Divine One.
For me, it has been 1,000 years. But Nell has returned, and we have come as promised. My sister and I are at your disposal.
Welcome to you both. It really is a lovely morning.
All right. That is the end of Xenologue, and it is also the end of Fire Emblem Engage here on the channel, and it is also the end of Nintendo Switch here on the channel, as I am unfortunately going to be shutting the channel down once the current series I am working on, Fire Emblem Engage, one of them, have concluded. If you are just here for Fire Emblem Engage, I thought I'd let you know at the end of this series as well, to let you know that I've tried my hand at content creation. It's not that things are going slow. I can stand that things are going slow. What it is content creation, trying to be engaging with an audience on camera and try and just provide commentary for the games I'm playing, is slowly but surely killing my enjoyment of gaming as a whole. So, as I turn my focus to other endeavors, I am going to be unfortunately shutting down White Whale Gaming in order to preserve my love of gaming before content creation slowly but surely kills that love. So, I thank you very much for all your support here over these few months here. We have the Enchanter thing here and Mage Cannon thing here. But for those of you who are just here for Fire Emblem Engage, I do believe this will be the last Baya Papaya. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is currently well on the way through Mass Effect 3, but will likely still continue for a few episodes after that. For those of you who discovered me through my Genshin Impact content, don't worry, I will be covering, if I haven't already covered, the Baiju and Kaveh banners, or Baiju banner with Kaveh on it, and the new artifact domain once Baiju has been obtained. But even Genshin Impact content will be shutting down on the channel, and Baiju and the artifact domain will be the last Genshin Impact videos on the channel. The very end of Mass Effect 3 will, of course, be the very end of Mass Effect, and I'm predicting Mass Effect is going to go the longest out of these three, so the final hurrah for the channel in general. Once again, thank you so much for your support over these past few months. It has been fun, but unfortunately, this experiment has shown to me that content creation is not necessarily something I enjoy doing. So, once again, I thank you very much for your viewership over these few months that I've tried out this crazy experiment. But until, well, maybe until next time, I'm maybe not done on YouTube entirely. I am entering into a new business venture with my older brother, which may facilitate needing to acquire a YouTube and or Twitch channel for that business, but that'll be much more official rather than, well, much more official and like news based rather than anything gameplay and let's play related. So thank you all so much for your support over these past few months once again, but the time has at last come to say bye papaya.